Welcome back, students. In this session, we'll be dealing with the rest of the part of this chapter, chapter 17, Industry in India. Earlier, we have discussed about the various necessities for setting up an industry. Now, we'll be discussing about the types of industry. So, the first is depending on the size, depending on the size of the industry, we can separate or divide the industries into large scale and small scale, depending on the size. So large scale industries are those where the investment which is required to set up this industry for the heavy machineries and heavy buildings, the investment required for this large scale industries are huge. Then they also employ a lot of people, and some examples of this type of industries are iron and steel industries, or the industries producing heavy vehicles like trucks. Then most of these industries use mineral resources as the raw materials. Then the small scale industries, small scale industries does not require as much as of investment as compared to the iron and steel industries, and they also employ small number of people as compared to the large scale industries. An example of this can be garments. Next, cottage industries. So cottage industries are mostly set up in the rural areas, villages. These industries are all like they make things like handloom, saris, dress, bags, stone carvings, or wooden toys, or this terracotta products. So anything that is related to these type of uh, uh, products can be termed as the cottage industries. The work which is the type of work which is done in the cottage industries are uh, done by small number of workers. So and mostly done at home. It does not need factory setup mostly. So some industries. So now we'll be dealing with the agro-based industries and the forest-based industries. So some industries, so agro-based and the forest-based industries, uh, agro-based industries and the forest-based industries are divided, or these are divided on the basis of the raw materials. The raw materials are mostly earned from the natural resource, and mostly from the forest. So these industries, the sugar and fruit preservation industries are examples of the agro-based industries. Sugar and fruit preservation are the agro-based industries, whereas the forest industries can be, the examples can be paper, timber. So these are the examples of the forest-based industries. So this depends, it is divided on the basis of the products, the raw materials, which is mostly retrieved from the agricultural lands and the forests, and like the natural resources. Then some industries are another section of industries are being mentioned over here, which does not depend or can is not divided on the basis of any product that they make, but they do specific work for their customers. These type of industries are known as service industries. So service industries, example of the service industries include hotels, transportation services like taxis. So this is example of the service industries. So, next we go through some major industries in India. First is cotton. India is a leading producer of cotton textiles, and cotton textiles from India are well known in the international market, and also well they make huge profits over there. And since ancient times, Indian produced cottons or cotton made products are very much in demand in the international markets. Then some centers of cotton textile production are Coimbatore, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, which have many cotton mills. You have to remember the places where these industries are found. Then iron and steel industries. This is a vital industry as steel is required for so many other industries. So these iron and steel industries are mostly found in Bhilai, Rourkela and Bokaro, which have the large government owned steel mills. You have to remember the places where iron and steel industries are found: Rourkela, Bhilai and Bokaro. Then cement industries. This is a vital industry for the construction. This is a vital thing for the construction of any industry, any building, anything. So limestone is one of the raw materials which is used for this industry and for the manufacturing of cement. So this industries are located in many parts of India. Now, in almost all the states overall India, this industries are found. Then we have sugar industries. India is one of the largest producers of sugar, consumers of sugar in the world. There are hundreds of sugar mills in India over almost the whole of India. Then paper. Paper is a very widely used, so it is also produced in many centers. The northeastern states of India are one of the leading producers of paper. Then the information technology industry, that is the IT industry. India has a large IT industry and it provides various services to many parts of the world through computers and internet. Bengaluru and Hyderabad are the two big centers of the IT industries. Remember, this is also one service industry. Then communication and entertainment, it includes media like television, newspapers, magazines and film industry. So the biggest center of this industry is Mumbai, and there are other important regional centers like we have Chennai, Delhi, Hyderabad, Kolkata. We have these communication and entertainment industry. Remember, this is also one of the service industries. So agriculture and industry provide occupations to millions of people in India, but there are other areas where the Indians are employed, such as government offices, educational services and medical institutions, as well as armed forces. So each of these type of sectors of occupation are important, and also they should be respected and valued in our country. That will be all. That comes to the end of this chapter and end of the session as well. We'll come with a new chapter in the next session. That will be all. Thank you.